welcome on the stage my first guest, who is Dr. Baechler. You met him before. He is a practicing medical doctor of University of Minnesota, Department of Family Medicine, and he's inventor and innovator of more than 100 products. Then please welcome Mr. Fred Siosi. He has been partnering with NHD since 2003. And as we learned in Chris's presentation, there was over 11 million bottles of noni sold in NHD. I got my notes for 10 million, and it was about 2,000 products every single day. Can you imagine? It's great. And also I would like to welcome Miss Geraldine Finegan. She is 13-time heptathlon world champion winner, and she got 3,500 medals under her belt. I can't imagine how this is possible in one human life. So please welcome them on the stage and please give them a big hand. So thank you very much for joining me here. I would like to ask you, Dr. Baechler, first. You've been sharing with us a lot of information about the products, and it was a great presentation. It was awesome, absolutely perfect. But still, can you tell us a little bit more about your philosophy behind the products? What you think about if you create new products?
First and foremost, again, I just want to say thank you to everyone for being here. It's just wonderful to be together. When it comes to product development, it is something that's very, very special and near and dear to my heart. And that is because we can take the goodness or our talents and skills and apply them to helping change people's lives. So products, first and foremost, they need to be safe. They need to be able to be reproduced in a quality manner, again and again and again, and they need to be effective. So safety, quality, and effectiveness. Those go into every product, NHD, and especially the ones that we manufacture and design and make. Specifically though, I want to talk about the concept of a toolbox, and I mentioned this earlier. I love creating products that help people build a toolbox for building their health. Different tools at different moments in life. Sometimes you need a hammer, sometimes you need a saw, sometimes you need a level. It depends upon your health goal, and we need a wide variety. But all of those tools that I mentioned are critical for building foundational health. The omega-3s, the triatine, think about the noni, we think about botanical hand protector, the Florida line that was discussed. All of these fill foundational aspects to really address key areas for longevity of health. I want to talk a little bit just about Joe for a moment. He and I were visiting about his soccer playing. Now, Joe isn't as young as he once was, but he's still a young guy. But what's interesting, Joe said to me, when he plays soccer, he has to play with 20-year-olds to get the satisfaction of playing. Joe is not 20.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself, right. But what's interesting is Joe has made a commitment to health and wellness for decades. And it starts to make a difference. We don't see it just in one day or 2 days, but it makes a difference when we apply good principles over time again and again and again. That's a simple example where a gentleman who was an excellent athlete in his younger careers, played collegiate, made a commitment to health for many years, and still plays at a very high level. And so the toolbox concept, tools that we use every single day and to make that choice for health. So safety, quality, effectiveness for product development, and that concept of toolbox for building.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Ben. Now, Fred, how does Noni fits into this philosophy? And can you tell us a little bit more about how Noni works on cellular level?
Well, I appreciate everything that
Dr. Ben comments on, especially the way that natural products are working within your body. Living and being in Samoa, there are a lot of fruits and plants that grow wild that are packed with nutrients, packed with different vitamins and minerals that are found naturally there. And in growing up and using these things, it's been used for thousands of years, but we really didn't understand, or the people in the Pacific Islands didn't understand what it was, like the phytochemicals and all the different scientific discoveries of how these fruits and vegetables and these herbs work. But what we did understand is that it helps your body. So in that, we use these things in our home. We use these things, and as time passed on, we also became we understood the organic and how things are, whether it's natural or organic. Everything is natural, but in Samoa, it's also organic. We don't use pesticides. We don't use fertilizers. Everything's grown wild. Our noni is just, we spread out the seeds and it pops up because the soil is rich. It's rich volcanic soil packed with nutrients. Also, what else? Cellular level.
Yeah.
With the fact that it is organic, it's bioavailable, the nutrients are available, bioavailability of these nutrients into your system are there and they're packed with it. We used a proprietary formula, it's called triple charged, when we blended our noni products. And what we did was we used the pure juice that was made traditionally. And then we also took a high potency noni extract. And then we added we took the fruit and we sliced it and we sun dried it. And then we took that and we processed it and made a powder, a fine powder. We added these three components into your noni juice. And what that did was it made it so your system, you drink your noni and immediately the juice goes into your system. And then the powder and the extract is processed later. So you have a latent effect with the powder that goes into your digestive system, but the immediate effects of the juice. And we've been with NHT Global for many years, and we've had lots of different testimonials of things that has helped with the members. And in my own family as well, that we've experienced with my family benefits of noni and the way that we used it traditionally and the way that we use it still today.
Thank you.
Hopefully that answers the question.
Thank you very much. Now, Geraldine, you are on top of the game for so many years. You are in great shape, you look wonderful. So how do you do it? Which products are you using on a daily basis?
First of all, I'm not used to sitting for so long, so if you're the same as me and you see me tapping my feet, maybe you could join me, just to run on the spot. You know, some of you might want to stand up and move your legs a little bit just to get the blood running around. I don't know if I can sit this long, for very long, so if I'm jumping up and down, please excuse me, I'm so full of energy. I'm somebody who's, as you can see, not been sitting for a long time. I've been active for the majority of my life. And I understand the importance of a balanced diet because I'm a nutritionist, I'm a coach to Olympic athletes as well as an athlete myself. And it's as the doctors have said here, it's a tool. The supplements are a really important tool. And when you find a company that do world-class products, because I'm a world-class athlete and I've been looking for world-class quality products that will help me get to my goal. That I think it was just, I was so happy because I had so many positive results. I started these products, I mean I've been on supplements from I was 18, but I started with this company, NHT, when 2015. And I was first introduced to the company with the triatine, the premium triatine, and the noni almost at the same time. and I had such good results that I felt stronger. I'm strong already, but I felt much stronger, I felt much more energy, and I was recovering quicker. So, because I do so many events, I do like heptathlon, and I do every event from throwing and jumping and hopping and hurdling, I needed to recover quicker than my opposition. And this was happening straight away, and my results were much better. I was breaking national records, and then this year I broke a world record. So I have to thank them.
Congrats.
Thank the formulators and the doctors, because it really works, and it works instantly. I mean, I was sleeping much better, much more restful sleep, and when you sleep better, your body recovers much quicker. So my opposition weren't sleeping so good, and I wanted to tell them, and I wanted to keep the secret for myself. But as a distributor, it's good to share, because it works differently for everybody else. So if you'd like to know what I was taking and how I took it and why I had such quick results, it was because I took, in the morning time, I'd start with the premium noni, half a glass, and then I'd take some of the triatine with some goat's milk. And I would take that again after my workout, and as the doctor said earlier, instantly afterwards you need to replace with protein, so I'd take it twice a day. And then I'd take the Stem Renew. I took 3 tablets of the Stem Renew because I needed the Stem Renew, which intrigued me the most, because it has the avian egg extract, and it also has the embryonic molecules that send signals to your cells, and that renews the cells, and I needed that straight away after sometimes 4 hours training, sometimes 6 hours training, sometimes only 2 hours, but it depends on the championship, how much I train, and the more I trained, I needed the muscles to recover quickly. And that brings me to all the hopping and jumping that I'm doing, and hurdling, as you can see in the pictures, and going backwards. I needed my joints to stay supple, so I really found that the glucosamine was very important for me, and I mixed it with the omega-3. I'd take that in the morning time in case I forgot or was too busy training. I'm a mum, so I have a daughter, so I'm always busy. And I would take most of those supplements in the morning, except the nighttime or after my workout immediately. The glucosamine I found fantastic with the omega-3. The omega-3 with great taste. That was the citrus taste, because I'm not too hot on the taste of the fish, although I love fish. And the glucosamine, I found that it was, the company are great, because they found the shark cartilage, which I've always known about. And the shark cartilage strengthens the bones. And I'm working on muscles in the gym all the time, but I needed the bones to be stronger, and the shark cartilage, and it's got the turmeric in it. And on that subject of the turmeric, the company are great because they're so advanced. They know what's the latest trend, and the latest trend is turmeric. And you know, sometimes it can be blueberries or it can be noni, but the turmeric helps with inflammation. And when you're exercising or even just walking, because this just isn't for athletes. I mean, it's for everybody, as you know, everyone's taken this. I coach people from as young as 8, and I have some athletes that are 88. I have a world champion athlete who's 89, actually, he's coming 89 this year. And it's for everybody. Everybody can take this. So if you're not an athlete, just don't think that you should be recommending it just to athletes. So I'll go back to the glucosamine, because I said there was turmeric in it and there was the shark cartilage in it, and the green-lipped mussel. So it makes it a little bit Irish there. It's got a little bit of green in it. So I like that in it, and that's also good for the muscles and joints. So why I'm taking this is also, the last lady was up here, she said that the company are very good, and it's took me a long time to find a good company who are on top of the game, who are world class, because they are committed to the latest trends and the latest technology. It's all backed by science. Being a nutritionist, it makes it really important for me that I understand what works, and this company have got a mixture of all the things in all the ingredients in the right dosage. Like the omega-3 having 1,000 milligrams of the EPA and DHA, which a lot of people don't understand, but it's perfect. It gives you instant results. You'll have a result in your sore back, in your sore knee, even though, you know, the company won't say it fixes it. It just works. It works for me. And I mean, I've trusted the company because it's a lot. I'm still competing at a world level. So I didn't want to take a chance, you know, I'm tested all the time and I'm competing. This year was 3 World Championships in South Korea and I was in New Zealand and then in Belgium. And I have to have safe products that are pure. I don't need all the extra chemicals and anything extra that I don't need. And the company are doing that. They've cut out everything. This company was just great, right from the start. Very happy with the company, very happy with the product. And it worked. And my message for anybody out there that's telling other people, or if you're here today and have never tried the products, the 5 products I took was the glucosamine for the joint, the triatine for the muscles because it's got amino acids which builds your muscles back up, and the stem renew, the one that intrigued me the most, the omega-3, which was the oil that Dr. Ben was the formulator from, and the noni. And I take all of those every day. And I've been taking them for the last 2 years at quite a high dosage, and I'm actually better than ever. I'm better than I've ever been before, and I feel better. I don't feel 52, I feel 22, and I'm performing like a 22-year-old. At the last World Championship when I broke the world record, I beat a 17-year-old. I beat the 23-year-olds, and there was a Swede in there, and well, she got injured, so I beat her, but she got injured. But I'm beating everybody from all ages. It's not just people my age. Trust the company, trust the product, and go for it. If you have a goal, like my goal's way up there, and if your goal is just to go walking every day without aches and pains and to feel stronger, you can trust the company. I have to say, I was nominated the overall fittest woman and most improved woman in the world. It's on the internet, you can look at it, out of 15,000 athletes. I was surprised it was just me. I have to say, I have to put it down to the products over the last 2 years because it's only 2016 and 17 that I've peaked. Nothing has changed. I'm still doing the same training. I'm still doing everything the same. So it's down to the products for me, and I just want to share that with everybody because it's finally come to the stage that I need to give back to people, give back to everybody and tell them, even my opposition, it's time to let them all in on the secret. This is my kryptonite. Wow. So, thank you.
Thank you, Geraldine. Let me ask you one more question. Are you going to retire?
No, actually, I might even take a few of you because Joe's started running, so if there's anybody down there, anybody looking quite fit or strong, I'll sign you up on the team. I am a coach. I have no intentions of retiring. When you've got a good supplement, there's no reason. I have a good diet, I have a good supplement, the company is good, so I hope to be here next year and the year after. Maybe when I'm 96, you can ask me the same question.
Okay, thank you very much. I know that when we do webinars, distributors love to ask a lot of questions, and we can go for like an hour and 2 hours with the questions, but we don't have time for that. So let me ask you one question, all of you. If there is one suggestion, one thing which we can do to have healthier, happier life, what would that be? Dr. Ben.
Choose every single day healthy habits. So every day, make a choice, make habits. They don't need to be big, difficult, complicated choices. It can be as simple as grabbing a bottle, unscrewing the top, taking out what's inside and putting it in your body. That can be your healthy habit. And that can be the start to many, many more. And the final thing I just want to say is, don't settle. Don't settle for the concept that growing older means your health has to get worse, that you have to grow less mobile. My goodness, Geraldine's story, wow! Superwoman, getting better as she ages. Don't settle for the concept that you go into the doctor and the doctor just says, let me put you on medication number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The average medication for individuals over the age of 55, 65, 75, I'd encourage you to look at it. It's astounding how many people wind up on. Don't settle. Don't start saying, oh, yep, my body's just changing, it's just growing older. So get on those healthy habits, do it every day, and don't settle.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Ben. So Fred, what is your advice?
My advice is the same thing he just said. I'll add a little bit to what he said because he had a great response. And that would be to go out and live. Go out and live your life. Go out and do things and have experiences. It's one thing to go and make money. It's one thing to, exercise or stay home and sit on the couch. But I say to go out and do things. Go out and experience life, whether it be with your family or whether it be new experiences and new things, but just get out there and do something. And to go and do something, you need to be healthy. So be healthy. Eat healthy. Do everything. Exercise.
Thank you, Fred. So, Geraldine?
Mine is more. More water, because we're made of 70% water. We never drink enough water. More sleep, because your body recovers. More supplements, because we need it. It's missing in the diet. It's missing in today's diet. And as Doctor said, it's not what we do now and again that's important. It's what we do day in and day out that makes a difference. So do it regularly. Do something day in and day out. Make the habit. If it's the supplements, if it's the training, if it's to go to bed early, if it's to put water beside you at night and first thing in the morning. Make good habits and do it regularly. It will work, just like the supplements did for me. I did it all the time, regularly. Don't just have them in the cupboard. So,
Thank you very much. I have to say that we are very happy that you guys are with us, that NHT Global actually partnering up with you guys, because you help us to build a business much better, because we can see the people behind the products, people who grow the noni. I heard you, Fred, saying that on the webinar, that I know the guy who takes care about the noni fruit. And it's really important, because there is a lot of products which you don't have an idea where it comes from. And you, Geraldine, that you are the professional athlete and you are using the product, it's a great credibility for us. So thank you very much.
thank you.
Give them please a big hand. So now we would like to recognize